That was pretty good. It starts off with acoustic sound and then it gets turns into like a dramatic, heavy indie rock song. That was Rabbit Hole by the Temper Trap off of their 2012 album, The Temper Trap. I've never listened to the Temper Trap before. Apparently, they're an Australian indie rock band. And I like Australian bands, but they don't always come across, to the United States, especially around this time. You didn't really hear tons of Australian bands. I think like Tame Impala was about the most prominent one. But that's what I love about nowadays. Like it's more than 10 years later, you can actually listen to whatever you want, whenever you want, from whatever country you want, really. It's easy to find and you have a lot more resources to just kind of learn about those types of things. Anyway, we're listening to that today because we have a song from the Magnetic Fields from 2012 up in competition today. Hi, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 68 of the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament today, and that is match 62 in round 2. If you're new here and you're wondering what a Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament is, let me explain. We took every single song that the Magnetic Fields released between the years 2000 and 2024, and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. Now they're doing battle and head-to-head competition until one remains in the end, and that's the very best song that the Magnetic Fields released in that 25-year time span. The reason we selected that specific time span is that we've already covered the first half of their discography, which was the 90s, at least their discography so far. They just had too many songs for us to fit every song into one tournament, so we had to split them up. We're going to be starting off today with Kraftwerk and a Blackout, which was released in 2020 on Quickies. Probably butchered that in German. I just wanted to say it like a German person would. Kraftwerk. There aren't any notes on Genius.com on this one. I'd imagine it's a dance song without electronic sounds. Kraftwerk and a Blackout. Anyway, being off of Quickies, it's very short. 1 minute, 50 seconds. I had to double check my pronunciation. If I were to say it in German, it would be Kraftwerk. And English, American, of course, it's just Kraftwerk. Its competition today is The Horrible Party, featuring Shirley Simms on vocals, off of their 2012 album, Love at the Bottom of the Sea. I'm always a fan of Shirley Simms on vocals, so we'll have to check it out. There aren't any notes on either of these songs. The Horrible Party is track 11, and Kraftwerk and a Blackout is track 10. Let's just go ahead and get into them and see which one's the better of the two. Here's Kraftwerk and a Blackout. I really like that outro. I think that was a banjo, kind of like sped up and just kind of plucked really fast. The notes couldn't ring out at all, so they must have been like muted, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not an instrumentalist, so I don't know exactly how they play a lot of things. But if I were to take a guess from my limited knowledge of stringed instruments, that's what I was hearing. That was cool though. I like the vocals on that one quite a bit. That was also Shirley Sims. So we've got two Shirley Sims songs going head to head today. Let's go ahead and check out The Horrible Party.
Take me away from this horrible party and let me get home to mother. Don't make me stay at this horrible party. I'll never go to another. People are shedding their inhibitions and their clothes. Many are sprawled on divans, painting each other's toes. Everyone seems to be stuffing something up his nose. Play your piano is tinkling, anything goes again and again. Deliver me from this horrible party and I will give you some money. Why are we at this horrible party and I don't see what's so funny? Here in a darkness known hitherto only to wolves. People are using the slang they picked up from the pros. Everyone's finding new uses for muffs and mink stoves. And anything goes, goes again, how they know all the rules. Da 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 da. Some plastic surgeon's done terrible things to poor Jane, making her terrifically popular. Men are insane. Anything goes is a motto, an endless refrain. My dear, it was heaven until they ran out of champagne.
That was an interesting sound at the end there. That one was cool. I like the drums in that one quite a bit. The percussion, the song itself was funny. It was kind of like almost a shanty a little bit, but not quite. I really enjoyed it. But I think this time the minimalist nature of Kraftwerk and a Blackout did it for me. Quickies is a very minimal album overall, kind of even more minimalist than, say, Realism was. Um, but that song in particular had some cool stuff going on, like the high pitched guitar, bing, going throughout, kind of for atmosphere. Had really good atmosphere to it, and then that ending part was really cool. I like Kraftwerk in a Blackout, so I think I want to hear it again next round. Like this video if you like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share with anyone you know who might be into this kind of content, and let me know down in the comments which of these two songs you would have chosen if it were you in the hot seat today. That's all the Magnetic Fields Part 2 tournament action we've got going for the day, but please join me in just a little bit when we get down with our The Smiths tournament action of the day. Until then, I hope you all have a great night, fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Thanks for watching. Bye.